All right, on to receivers. Do you want to kick us off first?
Sure, I will. He's my boom this week is someone that I liked from the beginning. Is Jayden Reed.
Steve, nice explanation, Gene. Second down goal. Love and leaping catch. Touchdown.
Week 1, he killed it. Number one fantasy player the whole week.
Right.
Last week, he killed it.
I believe it's still the highest scoring single performance this season.
Yeah, and then this week they're playing against the Rams, who have arguably one of the worst secondaries right now.
Why do I feel like we say that every week? They just suck.
They just do. And then no Christian Watson. This is huge. So Jordan Love obviously has a huge connection with Jayden Reed.
Yeah.
He relies on him a lot. So I think he's due for another big game.
Good pick. We always love a good Jayden Reed.
Honestly, I regret not picking him in the beginning when I knew. I said he was going to do well too, and I didn't even pick him up.
I had him last year.
If I had him now, he's like a top 15 receiver.
Yeah, for sure.
Regrets.
Similar build type of player for me, and this is my boom, is, I hope I'm saying it right, Wan'Dale Robinson.
Jones looks the other way. Jones comes the other way. That's caught by Robinson. Great move.
Rondale?
Wan'Dale.
On the Giants.
Did you think I couldn't say the R? Wan'Dale.
Yes,
Wan'Dale Robinson on the Giants.
He looked great last week.
He looked great. He's playing Seattle. Had 14 targets last game. Malik Neighbors is still questionable with the concussion, but it sounds like he should play. Nonetheless, I expect a higher volume day from Daniel Jones against a good Seahawks offense. Seahawks D linemen, I think all of their starters this past game didn't play.
Oh, okay.
Which is why the Lions freaking ran all over the ball. So they're still TBD, so we'll see. So if they don't play, even better. But yeah, I think Wan'Dale's becoming like a legit number 2 receiver. Like he's killing it. And so I expect him to do big things against the Seattle offense, or at least get a lot of targets. So it's all about the ops.
Yep, exactly. My receiver bust this week is Terry McLaurin.
Jayden Daniels scanning, throwing, end zone, touchdown, Washington. McLaurin.
Oh, yeah, playing against the Browns, who've only allowed 3 touchdowns to receivers in the past 4 weeks.
Yeah.
I just think that it's going to be a tough time for him, and I think a part of why I think Terry is not getting like the value I wish that we used to know him at is because of quarterback. Because Jayden, he can run the ball. So,
but Terry's been playing okay these past 2 weeks.
But he used to be like one of those like always like receiver 2.
Right.
But I think this week it's going to be a bust. I don't think he's going to get. He's not going to get what he's expecting.
He's also going to be guarded by what's his name. Why am I blanking on the corner's name?
It's not Denzel Ward.
It is Denzel Ward.
It is Denzel Ward. Okay, Denzel Ward. Yeah.
So that's going to be tough too.
Yeah.
Okay, good pick. My bust this week is Drake London.
Missing a game due to injury for the first time in his 13-year career. Cousins stands in the pocket, throws, and the catch is made for a first down by London.
Against the Bucks. Okay.
Yes, the Bucks. So Drake London hasn't exceeded 100 yards yet. I'm watching that Atlanta Falcons offense. I don't know why. It doesn't seem like they like to go deep at all. They have like, the only time I remember them going deep is like that last drive we saw.
Oh, where Kirk killed it?
Yeah, to like Mooney every play. But yeah, I don't know if it's Kirk's inability to throw the ball downfield or if it's like their offense, but they're just like a slow chugging offense. And it's just, I don't know, against the Bucks, who their specialty is the run D, not necessarily the pass D, but I do expect, I kind of feel like this is going to be a low scoring game. I don't know why. It's a gut feeling. So I'm just not a big fan of Drake London.
Okay.
But watch, he goes off for 3.
Yeah. All right. My sleeper receiver this week is Josh Downs.
The drive. Flacco, sidearm delivery to the end zone. He's got his man. It's Downs.
Josh Downs. Browns. I like that pick. I was very close to picking.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were going to choose it.
Very close.
I was like waiting to see it. That's
very
like,
close.
Yeah.
I was very close. He was actually my number 2.
Obviously, this is, coming off that game last week where Joe Flacco
Right.
came up. Downs had the same amount of targets as Michael Pittman. And Flacco obviously trusted him more.
Yeah.
They had a great connection, and I think that it's going to... I honestly think regardless that Downs is going to be a factor.
So that was my reason I didn't pick him, because I didn't know who was going to play quarterback. But if Joe was in, he was going to be.
Yeah. So if Joe plays, right? And also it's like they're playing against the Jags, who have a pretty terrible pass defense anyways. So I feel like the opportunity is there for him.
Yeah.
And if Joe plays for sure, he's going to get a lot of opportunities.
Yeah. I really like that pick. I think he's a good player.
I believe he's also owned in 20%.
He should be available.
So he's really a sleeper. If you needed a player, go grab him.
Right.
Yeah.
Good pick. My receiver sleeper, he might not be available, but it's similar to on the same team as Jayden Reed, Romeo Doubs.
Get the treatment started immediately. 1st and 10 after he threw the interception. The fake right there to Wilson. The block by Tom, and downfield he goes. Doubs.
Okay.
Very similar reasons. Watson's obviously out. I do think Doubs has a good connection with Jordan Love.
Mm-hmm.
So the 2 games he's played with, which is this past game, first game, he's both gotten 8 targets in those games.
Okay.
The other 2 was under 5. And so I don't know why, but I just remember vividly last year when Watson went out, the 2 players that killed it on the Packers was Doubs. Reed and Doubs.
Yeah.
And so it's against the Rams. Again, they're becoming like the Panthers, where you just start the play, start whoever it is. Yeah. So I think Doubs, he's probably on most people's benches.
To be honest, I feel like he'd be on the waivers more.
You think so? Maybe.
Yeah, I think
at least in our league, he's taken.
Okay, so we have 3 receivers.
Right, but then in most leagues, he might be on the waiver, and so I think he's a good pick to get you some points this week.
Nice.
So
that's great.